Hello everyone, I'm Yasu. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm gonna analyze Naoya Inoue vs Stephen Fulton Jr.'s match. Let's break it down and analyze the techniques and strategies used during the match. Let's get started. Inoue and Fulton contain each other with their lead jabs. Inoue adapts free shell style in this match. On the contrary, Fulton puts his front foot in front of Inoue's front foot. This is a measure against Inoue. Fulton tries to make it difficult for Inoue to step forward by doing so. Fulton is cautious about Inoue's quickness. Inoue thinks about how to deal with it. However, Fulton makes a mistake. His jab doesn't hit Inoue, but it's not a problem now. Here's the problem. Fulton should put his front foot back in front of Inoue's front foot or step backward to a place where Inoue can't attack to reach. Fulton's front foot is out of alignment and Inoue doesn't miss out on this opportunity. Inoue lands his jab on Fulton's body, but he can't react. After the attack, he steps back twice and moves to a safe zone. Fulton tries to land his jab on Inoue, but Inoue correctly parries that jab, and I can see he seems to have some leeway. They compete with each other for better positions. I'd like you to focus on their feet. They are trying to be advantageous. I thought I didn't usually watch that he spent a long time checking his opponent like this. Fulton can't stand Inoue's pressure and Fulton leaves the place. Fulton throws straight right the first time. Nevertheless, Inoue tries to hit the left hook counter. It's not easy to throw a counter. Usually, you need to observe your opponent's movements and read their rhythm and habits, but Inoue was able to do it. It's amazing. After throwing the straight right, Fulton tries to clinch Inoue, and Inoue presses Fulton's head with his left arm and throws a right uppercut. Next, Fulton throws a left hook with a clinch, but Inoue deals with the punch by hiding his face. Look at Inoue's movements. This is a strategic move to land his jab on Fulton's body. As a result, Fulton reacts a little late. Look at Fulton's stance. He is supposed to put his front foot outside of his hind foot, but he didn't because of his plan in this match. I think Fulton team wants to disrupt Inoue's concentration to make him think about how to deal with it. But as far as I can see, Fulton seems difficult to move. Inoue easily jumps over it and hits a jab downstairs to Fulton. Fulton can't react at all. Inoue puts pressure. Fulton moves to the right side. Fulton dodges Inoue's right hook by using the rope well and creating space. Inoue is lured to the attack. Inoue doesn't only avoid Fulton's straight right by leaning back, but also returns the left hook. And Inoue keeps throwing small punches in that state of a clinch. Fulton looks like he doesn't like it. Fulton, who puts his stance back to his original position, is constantly attacked right after second round. Inoue aims across for Fulton's jab, making it difficult for Fulton to throw strong jabs by doing this. Fulton avoids the counter punch. He shows that he has a good defense ability. Fulton gradually gets close to Inoue. Fulton feints an upstairs jab and throws a jab downstairs. However, it doesn't hit. You can tell Inoue has lower body strength by looking at this step in. Inoue shakes his head. He has leeway. Here is a similar situation to the first round, and Fulton stays within Inoue's range after his attack. Then Inoue jabs upstairs and downstairs. Fulton can only block to prevent Inoue's attack. Inoue doesn't mind Fulton's guards, and Inoue continues to attack. You can find Fulton feels intimidated by Inoue's devastated power. Inoue leans back and dodges Fulton's first jab, and Inoue immediately returns the jab. Inoue gets close to Fulton by lowering his hands, but he can't do anything. He feels threatened by Inoue's power. Inoue feints an upstairs jab and then a jab downstairs, but Fulton can't defend it. Inoue jabs downstairs and Fulton tries to counter straight right, but Inoue hits a counter left hook. I think Fulton never expected to get the counter punch because Inoue immediately stepped back after his attack. In most cases, although Inoue tries to counter Fulton's jab, he misses it, but the counter makes it difficult for the opponent to throw jabs. After that, Fulton puts pressure on Inoue, but Fulton is too cautious to do anything due to the threat of counters. Eventually, it ends up Inoue's attack. Fulton notices Inoue is looking for a left hook counter, making it difficult for Fulton to launch an attack. This punch is short, so Inoue doesn't throw a counter punch, and he waits for the next opportunity. At this point, Inoue wants to throw the right hook. Fulton is so passive that Inoue decides to make an opportunity by himself. Inoue expects that Fulton will try some attacks, but Fulton chooses to go away from Inoue. Inoue aggressively continues to aim for counterattacks. Fulton avoids counter punches by bending his back. Fulton shows good defense. He places his arms in precise positions that Inoue aims at. Fulton certainly has good defense techniques. Two fighters maneuver each other at tactics. This time, Fulton lands a jab on Inoue's body. I think Inoue is constantly calculating effective hits. He moves forward to reclaim lost points but can't clearly hit any punch. Inoue succeeds with his left body shot. Inoue defenselessly gets 1-2 from Fulton. I'll explain the reason. Look at some scenes when Fulton attempts to attack. As you can see, Fulton usually uses feints when he tries to attack, but he didn't do that this time. Fulton throws a punch while walking. He hasn't done that. For this reason, Inoue couldn't prevent a punch. Inoue throws power punches. He doesn't care about guards. Inoue tries to counter the jab. At this point, you can find that he is looking for an opportunity to counter, and then he passes up the first jab because it's short, so he waits for Fulton to step into Inoue more deeply. That's why he chose the second jab. Inoue feints the straight right from the jab, and Fulton reacts to the feint, therefore he responds late. Fulton throws a 1-to-1 combination. Inoue looks like he doesn't expect that. Inoue usually steps back straight, so I think the combination is effective. Inoue uses a big feint, and Fulton prepares to block the attack immediately. Inoue aims punches where Fulton unguards. Inoue wants to throw the right hook, so Inoue pursues from the right side, and he makes Fulton circle the left side. Inoue drives Fulton and throws the right hook while blocking the right side. However, Fulton reads a strategy, and he can avoid it. At this moment, Inoue takes 2 small steps to get close to Fulton, because Inoue finds it difficult to reach Fulton in 1 step. Inoue hasn't done this kind of step in this match, so Fulton can't cope. Fulton lowers the attack from Inoue, and Fulton prepares for a counter. Fulton attempts a counter, but it fails. Although eventually he missed the counter, it was definitely dangerous for Inoue. Inoue throws a jab to Fulton's body to see Fulton's guards. Those are reactions to body jabs from Inoue to Fulton. Although Fulton gets punches, at least he protects his face. His guards are lowered, but he leaves the place by backstepping. Here, Fulton can't deal with Inoue's attack or even bend his back or backsteps. This right shred is incredibly compact, so different from the ones before he's thrown many times in this match. As a result, he can swiftly catch Fulton. Inoue calmly attacks Fulton's unguarded areas. Inoue changes his position and hits punches. Fulton defends well but can't withstand Inoue's devastated power. From what I observed overall, I think Inoue did an excellent job of assessing his opponent's situation after the attack. So even when Fulton tried to counter at the end of Inoue's punches, Inoue was already gone from that spot. As for Fulton, I believe he was incredibly agile and probably the best outboxer Inoue has faced so far. But I think Inoue consistently dominated the match. I believe Fulton's strategy of changing his foot positioning in this fight failed. It resulted in slower back steps and allowed Inoue to score points continuously. It's hard to maintain concentration during matches when confronting a fighter with power, speed, and good counter skill. I think whatever Fulton had made plans, he'd have been beaten up by Inoue sooner or later. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The reason why I started posting videos is because I'd like to improve my English skills. So, if you find any mistakes and have any suggestions, please let me know. Also, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below and I'll do my best to respond. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!